All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim B'cha Kodash. Double is unto the apostle and elders of the millstone, and peace and blessings unto the elect. And the name of this lesson is going to be When Jacob Was Afraid. And I wanted to read this account here in the book of Genesis chapter 32 concerning our forefather Jacob and his encounter with his brother Esau Edom. And I'm reading this chapter here, the book of Genesis, man. And I read this and I was inspired just to do a lesson concerning when you are afraid, okay, or when hard times come upon you, and to follow the example that Jacob showed here in the scriptures when things get tight in your life, man. When hard times come, and indeed hard times are coming, okay, fearful times are coming, man. And Jacob showed us what to do when we get in these tight situations, okay. Now, just to give a quick backdrop on the story here of Jacob and Esau, if you haven't read it, if you read it from Genesis 25 up to this point, man, in the story of Jacob and Esau, we know that Jacob, he got the birthright from Esau, and also he got the blessing from Esau, okay? And when Jacob got those things from his brother Esau, Esau wanted to kill Jacob. And so Jacob's mother, Rachel, all right, both of their mothers, but Jacob's mother, Rachel, she sent him off to Laban, her brother. And Jacob stayed with Laban for a long time, man. He worked for him, for his daughters. And he got cattle and livestock, men servants, maid servants. And when he was on his way back home, he sent messengers to Esau, his brother, trying to pretty much appease his wrath, because he knew that his brother Esau Edom was pissed. And this is the point where we're at here in the scriptures. And it's more to the story. I just wanted to give that little scoop on it, but it's more to the story, man. But this is the point where we're at here in Genesis 32. And so let's read it, man. This is Genesis 32. I have it pulled up in the MSG Bible. Starting here at verse 1, it says, "And Jacob went his way. Angels of the Most High met him. When Jacob saw them, he said, 'Oh, God's camp.' And he named the place Mahanaim." So when Jacob was on his way, angels of the Lord met him, man, okay, to pretty much show him, hey, look, I got you. I'm with you, man. And it tells you in the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and verse 7, that the angel of the Lord encamped round about them that fear him. So Jacob had protection, okay? He had the angels of Yahweh by Shai with him, all right? Keep that in mind. Verse 3 says, "Then Jacob sent messengers on ahead to his brother Esau in the land of Seir and Edom. He instructed them, 'Tell my master Esau this, a message from your servant Jacob. I've been staying with Laban and couldn't get away until now. I've acquired cattle and donkeys and sheep, also men and women servants. I'm telling you all this, my master, hoping for your approval.' The messengers came back to Jacob and said, 'We talked to your brother Esau, and he's on his way to meet you, but he has 400 men with him.' So Jacob, he sent his messengers, all right, to get Esau's approval that, hey, look, I'm coming back home, and so on and so forth. And this is Jacob, man, he's once again being Jacob, right? He's supplanting because Esau is pissed. So he's trying to find a way to not have Esau pissed at him. And so Jacob's servants came back and said, hey, look, man, we want to talk to Esau, but he coming with 400 men to meet you, bro. Men of war, okay? So you can imagine what was going through Jacob's mind, man. Verse 7 says, Jacob was scared, very scared, panicked. He divided his people, sheep, cattle, and camels, into two camps. So Jacob like, oh man, this dude finna come and kill me because he coming with 400 men of war to meet me. And Jacob, knowing what he knowing, right, knowing about the birthright, knowing about the blessing, he like, man, this nigga finna kill me. So he was scared, very scared, and he panicked, according to the scriptures, right? He was shaken up, man. Now keep in mind, Jacob had just seen the angels of the Lord, all right? They came and met him. But now, even, seeing and knowing that, he still was afraid, man, and shooken up. It says he thought if Esau comes on the first camp and attacks it, the other camp has a chance to get away. So he started to improvise, man. And he divided up his family, right, into two camps, hoping that he could save at least one of the camps if Esau was to slaughter one of them. Okay, one of the two. Verse 9 says, and then Jacob prayed, right? He prayed, man. He didn't get carnal. He didn't say, oh shit, Esau coming with 400 men. Let me gather up some men of war, all right, get some weapons, and let's fight Esau. He didn't do that, man. He was being wise. He used wisdom, knowing that Esau at that moment was stronger than him, so to speak, right? But his reason wasn't stronger than him because the angel of the Lord just met Jacob, man. So his reason wasn't, stronger than Jacob, but, at the moment, Jacob like, man, I got to do something. And so he prayed. It says, God of my father Abraham, God of my father Isaac, God who told me, right, the power who told me, go back to your parents' homeland and I'll treat you well. So Jacob, he prayed and reminded the Lord of his word, man, of what the Lord had told him. Hey, look, Lord, hey, you told me to come back, okay? You said that you're going to treat me well if I come back, but look, now Esau will try to come and kill me, man. He says, I don't deserve all the love and loyalty you've shown me, right? The mercy, man, the grace that he showed unto Jacob. And we feel the same way, man. Sometimes we don't feel deserving because we know the things that we have done, and I'm just speaking on us, the thing that we have done against the Lord. Sometimes we don't feel deserving of the love, the loyalty, the mercy of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. But that's the point of it, okay? Grace is something that we don't deserve, but he does it anyway, man. So Jacob said once again, I don't deserve all the love and loyalty you've shown me. When I left here and crossed the Jordan, I only had the clothes on my back. And now look at me, two camps. So Jacob said, hey, look, I only had the clothes on my back, man. But now, I got two camps of stuff. All right. Pretty much you've blessed me with great possessions, man. And indeed, the Lord did bless Jacob a lot, man. He blessed him a whole lot to the point to where his uncle Laban got jealous, man. And he started plotting on Jacob because Jacob was successful because the Most High was with him. It says, I'm afraid, it says, save me, please, from the violence of my brother, my angry brother. Okay, he's praying, asking for salvation, man, asking for a way out because the situation was tense, man. And here in the near future, some of us are going to be in tense situations, man. Having Esau pursuing you with men, okay, with martial law and his troops, man, to come and devour you. And it's going to seem as if you got no way out, man. That's how it's going to get for some of us, okay? But what did Jacob do? He started praying, man. It says, save me, please, from the violence of my brother, my angry brother. I'm afraid he'll come and attack us all, me, the mothers, and the children. So Jacob like, hey, look, I'm afraid this man going to come and kill my whole family. So he asked the Most High to save him, man. It says, you yourself said, I will treat you well. I'll make your descendants like the sands of the sea, far too many to count. So in the midst of Jacob's distress, when he was afraid, man, he prayed unto Yahweh by Shem Shai, man. And if you read on, all right, on unto the next chapter, you see how the Lord, pretty much had it to where Esau didn't attack Jacob. Okay. And even if Esau wanted to hurt Jacob, guess what? The Most High wasn't going to allow it. He wasn't going to allow it to really happen. No. Keep in mind that angels of the Lord, they was with Jacob, man. He saw him. If you go back to verse 1, okay? They was with him, man. The angels of the Lord. So don't be afraid out there, man. Pray unto Yahweh by Shem Shai when things get rough for you, right? Gets tight in your life, man. Always turn to prayer. Always pray and remind the Lord of his word. And not that the Most High God has forgotten his word. He knows, man. But he want to see you put forth the effort of praying, man, of trusting and believing in him as his shield, right? Well, you praying, asking him to be your shield and protector, man, in a time of great distress, okay? I'll end here with this precept in Psalms, okay, because Psalms speaks about that somewhat here. Psalms 28, excuse me here. Psalms 27, here we go. I forgot this is an MSG Bible. It's worded so different. Hold up. I pull up in the KJV because it's worded real different here. Yeah, here we go. So Psalm chapter 27 in the KJV Bible, and I'll close out with this. This is a Psalm of David. It said, "The Lord Yahweh is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord Yahweh is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war shall rise against me, in this will I be confident." And confident in what? In Yahweh by Shem Shai, man. And the Lord being the strength of our lives, our protector from the harshness of this world, man. From the enemy, which is Esau Edom, okay? So I pray that was edifying, man. And once again, just remember that example of what Jacob did when he was in a dire situation, a very stressful situation, and his life to him was being threatened, man. Okay? And so he prayed to the Lord. So always remember that, man. I'm going to close out here by giving our praise and glory once again to Yahweh by Hashem Shai, by Hashem Kodash. The abundance unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.